Y'all still got a minute if you need to grab a drink. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Happy Saturday. Assuming it's Saturday where you are. Happy Saturday. Did my makeup. Did it. If any of you were here yesterday, I said, I really just wanted to do my makeup today, and then I didn't do it. It's been over a month since I've done my makeup. It just sounded like fun. Today I did it. Huzzah. Also, we got a bunch of stuff to read off of this list. Venujan, thank you so much for subscribing. Sleepy Nebula for the 5 months. Leorio, the Oreo, thank you for the 6. Malseed, thank you for the 2. Crazy Desu, thank you for the 8. Deep Space for the 10. Caleb Green, thank you for the biddies. Vivid Zephyr, thank you for the 7 months. I gift bombed myself because I felt like it. So Bankai, Trashy Cat, Serpentinous, Ofeckle, Sparkly Kroll, Tidu, Super Nintendo Chomsky, Salty Software Engineer, Dekai, Frick, Sploof, Dr.1234, Cadian Cat, Blytion, Sinu, Shepsy TV, Diruloki, Eto Zen Hentai, Need for Seed, Asphyxia 88, and Psychotic Warrior, all of you. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Those were gifted subs. Super Pursuit, thank you for the 45. Real Never Ever, thank you for the 9. Happy Twitch Baby. Carrot Cake Fox, thank you also for the 9. Happy Twitch Baby to you. So many new babs in chat. Moogle Cat, thank you for the 32. Gay Baby for the 27. Sticks North, thank you so much for subscribing. Cupid Corknut, thank you for the 2. Stream Gremlin, thank you for the 25. Bolar, thank you for the 9. Happy Twitch Baby. Null Rush for the 42. Ardark for the 26. Commander Avocado for the 2. Hell yeah, thank you so much for subscribing. Caleb Green and Fleet Command, thank you guys for the biddies. And Kind of Croft, thank you for the 10 months. Woohoo! Welcome, guys. How's it going? I know. Starting off with so many big ol' subbies. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Mitch, thank you for the biddies. And Stensax, thank you for the 2 months. Oh, thank you. I followed a guide. Who was that gifted them? It was me. Everybody was like, oh, Dodger giving money to herself. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to gift a bunch of subs today. Why not? Thanks, guys. I have a palette, and I don't ever really know what to do with it. So I was like, I'm just going to look up a guide for, eye makeup for this palette. And I did, and it went all right. It went okay. Nothing too extreme. Is Clark full on crawling now? She crawls a little bit, and then it's like she totally forgets how to crawl. And then she crawls a little bit, and then she forgets. She can, launch up. She launches up into the 4-point position. Easy peasy. But a lot of times she'll just sit there like that and kind of, wave back and forth I don't remember what I'm supposed to do from here, right? Do I move my hands? Do I move my feet? What do I do from here? A lot of times what winds up happening is she gets up into downward dog position and then pushes off of her feet and just launches herself, which is really funny. Fortunately, so far, she hasn't hurt herself doing that, but it's really funny. Tox, thank you so much for the 8 months. Ian Racky, thank you so much for subscribing. Anime Turtle for the 5 months. Cardboard Moose for the 37. Chris Coates, thank you for the 2. Scuba John, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Katogangu. Sherzo, thank you for the 25. Cheshubao, thank you so much for the 15. Makif, thank you for the 20. Dr. Jazzfist, thank you for the 11. Dave Zino, thank you for the 14. Today's my sister's baby shower. I just helped set up, and now I get to chill. Nice. I hope that your sister has a great time. Timbit Muncher, thank you for the 5 months. Megan Saris, thank you so much for the biddies. I wore my Death Bonus Twitch hoodie to work today. Now all the kids just want to talk to me about PewDiePie and Markiplier. Help me. I can't help. I'm sorry. I can't save you. I'm too far away. I can't save you from that. VTMC, thank you for the 20 months. And Ackwell, thank you so much for subscribing. I ended up buying The Return of Obra Dinn after watching a bit of the stream yesterday. It's great. It's crazy. We've gotten to the point where we have all of the information, literally everything that's left in the game. And there's a lot left. Everything that's left in the game is just analyzing the data, which is like, oh my God. I feel like So just FYI, so that you guys know, doing normal Saturday morning Dooger today. Tomorrow we actually have 2 streams. We're going to be doing a stream in the morning. It's going to be a sponsored branded stream. And then we're also going to test out streaming in the evening. I would love to test out streaming in the evenings on the days that I normally take off. So like Sundays and Thursdays are typically my days off. But thinking about trying to do like short or long, I don't know, streams in the evening on those days so that the people who typically have trouble with the times that I normally stream will have another option. And also then the baby's asleep, Sam's off doing his own thing, and we can just like chill and be dumb, right? So I'm thinking tomorrow we'll do a sponsored stream in the morning, and then in the evening maybe work on Obra Dinn, because it's literally gonna be, guys, it's gonna be exhausting. It's gonna be me like just sitting there going like trying to see into the Matrix. It's gonna be really bad. But I'm excited. I'm excited to play more of Obra Dinn for sure. Mr. Hyde, thank you so much for the 2 months. Caleb Green, thank you for the biddies. Chuma Lion, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Katsugungu. And Avi, thank you for this big old gift bomb to Robin Hoods, Rock 16 Rock, Rainbow Turtles, Archaic 44, Hockey Zoo, Tiny Kers, Client 2, Cream Filled DPI, Nerdle, Cloudy Evie. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Be sure to thank Avi10 in chat for those. And Avi, thank you so much for that. And Radsack, thank you so much for the 2 months. Have you heard of Crosscode? It looks up your alley.
Welcome, you fine cat.
How does that sound so familiar? What is that? Crosscode. Crosscode. Oh, yeah, I have seen this. It's like an... Yeah. To be honest, it actually didn't look like something that I would super enjoy. And I don't know why. But yeah. I have seen that game. I haven't watched anybody play it, and I haven't tried it myself. Just like based off of just looking at screenshots. I was like, this looks okay. But yeah. The game that we're playing tomorrow, for those of you who are asking, is called The Uncertain. It looks like our kind of game, so we're gonna try it out. And I'm being paid. Hashtag sponsored. Hashtag ad. I'm being paid to play it, but also when I went to look, it looked like a game I would really enjoy. So. Haven't been here in some time. Hope everything's okay. Everything's great for me. Hiramatsu, how are you? And thank you for the 10 months. Side note. SB5K, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang. Bren Rowe, thank you for the 10. Rando Ma'am, thank you for the 2. And Seth Rader, thank you for the 5. Did you finish Graveyard Keeper? No, not even close. I went a couple of times off stream. I went back to try playing it. It didn't grab me the same way. It didn't grab me the way that I thought that it would. It feels very like sloggy in a lot of areas. And I don't know why. Because I typically love games that are like... Because it feels like macabre Harvest Moon, right? Or at least that's like how it's supposed to feel. But there are just, I don't know. There are like wires that just aren't firing in that game. And I'm not sure why. Have you gone back to do the latest expansion of Hollow Knight? We did a little bit of God Eater. It's God Eater, right? We did a little bit of it while we were doing other DLC. So like, I wound up. Oh, it was while we were trying to get all of the charms. I wound up fighting like the Hive Boy, and we did one other thing. Oh, when we went to hi Watson. Yeah. Remember yesterday when you tried to eat my ramen and I got really mad at you? I'm glad that we're past that and that we can hang out again. You know? Yeah. She tried to eat my ramen yesterday. It was a big old thing. So she like didn't talk to me for the rest of the day. It was a problem. Yeah, the guy who when you go to do the big like champion battles, there's like another guy that popped up in the newest DLC, I guess, that everybody told me to go and talk to. So he did that as well. But I haven't done anything else from it, I don't believe. I don't think. No smoking. Thank you for the 5 months. Ronaldo the Gypsy. Thank you for the 16. Cactus Cat. Thank you for the 10. This is SJ. Thank you for the 43. Exarch Paul. Thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Katogangu. And Icon. Thank you so much for the 11. Almost a year. Banisteriopsis. Thank you for the 40 as well. 40 months. I would love to see a cosplay of Hollow Knight. I'm not good at crafting. I'm also 6'4", and I wouldn't look right for the character. This is yet another costume that would be great for a baby. I'm gonna answer the door in my skeleton kigurumi with my baby on my arm, and he'll be like, "Oh, what's your baby for Halloween?" The Hollow Knight. I want to get a cat really badly. Do you have any advice about doing so that I should know? I had a really chill dog for 15 years, so that's my pet history. So kittens are a lot, much like puppies are a lot, right? If you're like, of course we're drawn to baby versions of everything, you know, but there are a lot of people who find that getting an older cat is like the best. Like just a cat who's already chilled out. They're not adopted very often. So like, you're helping out, you're giving an animal like a home that could really use it, and a lot of times they're just like so chill, man. Let's see. Advice that I could give you about having a cat. Watson, what advice should we give about having a cat? Don't leave out almonds. The thing about if you wanted to get a shelter cat, right, which I would encourage because both of my cats are like rescue cats, right? I got her in the bushes. I got him at a shelter, and they're both incredible cats, right? Sometimes they come with like weird baggage. She was like starving by herself in the bushes for a while, right? So she has like weird things about food that we had to work through over time. But you know, every animal takes some work that way. So just like being aware that they come with a past, you know, a lot of times shelters, if you take in an older cat and it turns out that they are sick in some way, a lot of times like the shelter will honor like helping out with their medical situation. I think sometimes people are like, oh, I don't want to get an older cat at a shelter because like what if I take it home and it's sick, right? A lot of times if you get home and the cat is behaving oddly, you can take them right back and be like, hey, can we like check out this cat? Can we like figure out what's going on with it? Because like I literally just adopted it, right? And they'll acknowledge like, oh, this animal was sick while in our care, so we will, you know, treat it for you, or we'll like get that taken care of for you. So there's that. Not all shelters do that. You might want to ask. Cats are great though. They're so low maintenance. If you had a chill dog and you loved having a chill dog, cats are so low maintenance. They just want to like be by themselves most of the time. Like they'll get used to your space. They'll get used to you. They'll want to like exist in the same world as you, right? They don't always want a lot of attention or affection. They just want to like exist, right? In the same space. And you don't have to take them for walks so that they can go to the bathroom, which is great. Refund me this cat. No, that's not what I mean. I don't mean like take it back to the shelter and be like, I don't want this cat anymore. But like a lot of times they'll help you out with like medical stuff if the cat was obviously sick while it was with the shelter, you know. Your color palette today is so soft and it fits Watson. You're like one of those aesthetic Pokemon trainers with their partners. Oh, do you want to be my Meowth? Meowth, that's right. Meow. You can put a little right on her head and she'd be a... Or you could be like a tiny Persian. Huh. Yeah. You're a tiny Persian. That's what we're going to say. Is she barking? She does like silent meows, which is really funny. She just sits there and goes. I love it. Sherlock is the one who's really loud, but he pretty much only meows. Well, my mom was laughing. So like my mom came and stayed with us for a few days because Sam had the For Honor launch and he was basically like, I'm going to go, dig myself a hole and bury myself in For Honor for like 2 days. So my mom came out and helped with the baby, which was super fun. I love having excuses to bring family out here on either side. It's great. Sam's mom is going to be visiting us pretty soon here as well, which is cool. We've managed to like alternate families for the most part, which is really fun. But every single night Sherlock was doing his thing where he grabs one of his babies. He has like his toys, right? He grabs one of his babies and he walks around downstairs and he meows so loud, and he does it every single night. And my mom was like, what is he doing? Why does he do that? I was like, I don't know. I don't know why he does that. I don't know. But he's done that ever since we got Watson. So I think it's like this weird thing that he developed when he suddenly wasn't the only cat in the house, right? It was like a strange like attention thing. So it's now like developed into a new thing that he's like having to unlearn suddenly, because for a while there, right, I was feeding Clark in the middle of the night. And so then it turned into he would grab a baby, meow, 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 all the way up the stairs, meow, 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 all the way into her room, drop a baby next to her. Go grab another baby, meow, 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 all the way up into her room, drop a baby next to her. So I would be sitting there on the floor feeding the baby, and Sherlock would just come in and drop off toys next to us like offerings. It was really cute. But you're trying to like not stimulate the baby as much as possible so that they'll eat and just go right back to sleep, right? So Sherlock is like, meow, 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 blop, meow, meow. And I was like, Sherlock, oh my God. And my mom was like, you should really just shut the door. And I was like, if I shut the door, I literally can't see anything. Like, I have to keep the door cracked. It's fine. She always goes back to sleep, so it's fine. But like, what the fuck, right? Okay, hold on. Pause this story while I read stuff off. Multi, thank you so much for the 3 months. Shenanigans, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gangu. Nathan's, thank you for the 20 months. Towins, thank you so much for subscribing as well. Dogfight, thank you for the 14 months. Hodgewall, thank you for the 11. Mrs. Cloud Lion, thank you for the 6. Ferrix, thank you for the 22. Tiny Tim, thank you for the 15. Fresh Kid, thank you for the 25. Supreme Kaiju, thank you for the 7. Argonator, thank you for the 32. And Tiny Tim also gifted a bunch of subs. So welcome, Cryman, Smudge Lee, Red Hot 747. It has risen again. And Squared Mint, all of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Be sure to thank Tiny Tim in chat for those. And thank you again, Tiny Tim. And Pied Piper Calls, thank you for the 3 months. I was at 2 years and then I became unemployed. Time to do that uphill battle again. Well, welcome back. Thank you very much. So now Clark sleeps all the way through the night. Amazing. Clark sleeps all the way through the night because she's starting to eat other food and it's heavier and she's just able to sleep a lot longer. So we've had 4 nights now of successful sleeping, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Amazing. So that's really nice for me because I can get tired and then just go to bed and not have to be like, I have to stay awake so that I can feed the baby. Bah. But now Sherlock is doing a new thing where he picks up a baby, meow, 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 drops a baby off in front of her door, grabs a baby, meow, 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 now drops a baby off in front of her door. So now every morning I get up and there's a bunch of toys in front of Clark's bed or Clark's door. It's so funny. He's such a funny cat. He's such a funny cat. It was 2 yesterday. Okay, so 3 nights. 3 successful nights. This family dynamic is crazy. Love it. It's hilarious. So far, she only has one thing that she hates, food-wise. It's green beans. We tried to feed her green beans, and she was like, I hate this. She loves apple. She loves banana. She loves sweet potato. We have some avocado to try giving her. But, oof, she does not like green beans. I was like, what are we going to do with the rest of these green beans? And Sam was like, well, since you keep talking about how great they are, you can go ahead and eat them. I was like, she has one tooth. She's been like drooling like she's teething for months, but she still only has one tooth. So what can you do? Fatal for All, thank you for the 5 months. Miss Malice Alice, thank you so much for subscribing. Wayne Kurslong, thank you so much for the biddies. And Project, thank you so much for the 5. Green beans are awesome. Come on, I know. A lot of babies are just used to like sweeter things because breast milk is very sweet. And it like things like banana is like a really easy thing to start them off eating. And banana is so sweet, right? So we have to start like filtering in more savory foods because she can't just eat sweet things. Freeze the beans and peas. Treat them like candy. But peas, Who has more teeth, Clark or Sherlock? They have the same number of teeth currently. Have you tried peas? No. Peas, I would love to, mushy peas are delicious. I should just make a bunch of mushy peas for all of us and then just give her the mushy peas before we put salt or anything in them. That's a good idea. We're gonna start like transferring it into her like picking things up and feeding herself. But it's hilarious because I keep trying to do that with banana. She's eaten so much banana at this point that I'm like, okay, here's some banana. You can play in it. You can eat it, whatever you want, right? Like get used to like picking something up and putting it in your mouth and having it actually be food. Oh my God. You already do that with every toy in the world, right? You do that with everything. You always try to put it in your mouth. Just here you go. Here's some banana, right? She freaks out. Put some banana on her little table and she's just like, ah! Like she freaks out. It's so weird. I'm like, I don't understand what is going on with this. So, I don't know. Maybe she just doesn't like the mess. I don't know. Because I've been trying to break myself of constantly like wiping her face and stuff. But she's like 5 months old. How is she feeding herself already? Mutant offspring. Well, you can start baby-led weaning around 6 months. If they're like sitting up really well and if they're doing well with like other textures of food, like the softer, mushier foods, it's pretty easy to transfer into like, okay, well, here's like banana. You can pick up the banana and you can like nom on it if you want to, right? Like things that they aren't going to choke on. Avocado, things that basically just like turn to mush in their mouth. They're pretty good with. But she freaks. I don't understand. I'm trying not to constantly like wipe her hands, wipe her face and stuff, but I've gotten really used to doing that because she drools constantly and she gets a rash in here, right? Because she's teething. So I'm like, okay, I need to not constantly do that while she's eating because I want her to feel like she can like do whatever she wants. But she's just like, all right. My parents are watching with me. Hello. Hi, parents and grandparents and siblings and anybody else who might be involved. We've been over this, though. She's totally advanced beyond her age. She's going to be driving in 2 years. She is pretty, yeah. Yeah. It's nuts. Shannon, I was saying earlier that, like, she keeps, like, learning and then unlearning and then learning and unlearning crawling, which is really funny. She's, like, she gets up on all fours easy, but then she just sits there most of the time. Like, she'll, like, crawl a little and I'll be like, oh, my God, you're doing it. And then the next time she gets up, she's like, wait, how do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? She just, like, plops back onto her stomach most of the time. So that's been really funny. She's doing yoga. Oh, it's from watching me do yoga. Maybe. Yeah, exactly. I think it's like the muscle memory isn't there yet, right? She's like getting to this point. She's mastered that, but then it's like which limbs move first? What order do they move in? I don't remember. I'll just launch myself somewhere with my legs. I can understand the my kid is so smart mentality now. I try not to do that. I try not to be like, my kid is so advanced. But whenever I talk about things that my kid is doing, everyone around me is like, no, that's not what 5 months old should be doing. And I'm like, I don't know. She still doesn't really make any consonant sounds, right? Like, she's prioritizing. She's like, I'm a buff baby, and that's it. She, like, tries to sing at me a lot because I sing at her constantly. So she does lots of, like, ah, like, long sustained notes that make me feel like, oh, is she trying to, like, sing back to me? That's, like, really funny. But she doesn't try to say things. She just makes noises, you know? But she's like, I know what I'm good at. I'm good at being a buff baby. The end. So... typically babies prioritize one or the other. They're either like they prioritize social interaction, like talking, or they prioritize like movement, like movement advancement. So, she picked one literally the first day she was alive and has stuck with it. Snowchu, thank you for the 25 months. Paleo, thank you for the 14. Make some time. Thank you for the 28. I don't get to stop in much anymore, but I'm so glad to hear everything is going well with your family. Thank you. Potoyota, thank you for the 2 months. Rumpixel, thank you for the 2 months. Krieg, thank you for the biddies. And I Hales, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Katogungu. I can shake 'em my booty, I can shake 'em I can. I sang that to her around my mom, and my mom was like, this is a weird song. She was like, what is this song you keep singing to her? I was like, it's from a cartoon. In the cartoon, there's a baby, and it's a buff baby, and it's singing a song to itself about being a buff baby. I would refuse to crawl. I sat and scooted on my butt everywhere. So there are 3 different things, apparent like standard things that babies will do to move around before they walk. One is the boot scoot, like you're talking about. One is the inchworm, which is what she did initially, and the other one is like crawling. But any of those 3 can just suddenly turn into walking. Can just become walking. My niece just rolled everywhere. I like it. I mean, that's you could totally do that. Yeah, why not? I went from not being able to move to just walking. That's, I think, the most fascinating thing that kids can do. Is like sit there and just download. Just like I've figured it out and just do something, right? My nephew literally went from did not say a word, made no noises, did not do anything for over 2 years. He's my age, so I wasn't there for it. It's not like I was aware of what was going on, but like didn't say anything for 2 years. And then one day was just talking. And it's like he had to have just been downloading, right? Just like observing and downloading for 2 years, and then was like, I understand how to talk now. Like, that's incredible to me. Like, if ever there was evidence that people are born into the world with their brains operating a certain way, right? Like, it's not all nurture. It's just not. Like kids are just different. It's incredible. And my poor sister, everyone was like, my sister is one of those people who, like, you're going to laugh when I say this because of, like, who I am on this show. But my sister is one of those people who just, like, talks a lot and, like, tells lots of stories and stuff like that. And growing up, I was always much more of, like, a listening personality. My sister was the one who was like, have I got a fucking story for you, right? And sorry to all of the parents and grandparents and siblings that are watching right now. But have I got a story for you? No F-bombs. And so, of course, when she had my nephew and my nephew wasn't talking, everybody was, like, ribbing her constantly, being like, it's because you never shut up. I felt so bad. I feel so bad for her, like, looking back. Like, it's just like, it's because you never stop talking, and that's why your son doesn't talk. It's like, oh, come on, guys. That's not what it is. My sister talked enough for both of us anyway. I also downloaded talking. Yeah, Sam like figured out how to talk really early. And his brother didn't really talk at all for a long, long time. And apparently, like, the way that they operated was, like, Ollie, who is Sam's younger brother, Ollie would say gibberish stuff to Sam, and then Sam would, in normal, like, plain English, like, explain how Ollie was feeling or what Ollie wanted, or, like they had, like, their own thing going on. But Ollie didn't, like, try or want to speak directly to his parents for a long time. And so Sam was just, like, the presenter of Ollie's feelings, which is adorable. Apparently I started reading crazy early. My preschool teachers were astounded. My sister started reading very, very early, yeah. I've been laughing because I keep reading Clark all of those science books that everybody's sent, right? Like, everybody has sent so many baby loves science sort of books that are like, let's explain what an atom is, right? To, like, a baby, right? I keep laughing because I'm like, what if one day she's just like, I get it. I understand all of it. I'm a scientist now. Just be like, oh shit. Because, like, kids do download stuff, right? Like, they see stuff enough and then they're like, I get it. Like, what if one day she's like, I get it. I'm a physicist. I'm 2 and I'm a physicist. Let's do this. Like, I just I'm 2 and I'm splitting atoms. Baby, too powerful. We need more women in STEM jobs. That's true. I'm trying, guys. I'm going to get her into robotics really early. Literally, so the first one of the books is called Quantum Physics for Babies. It's literally, like, it literally explains what an atom is, right? Like, that's the whole thing. And there are, like, 2 pages in that book that I, as a goddamn adult, do not understand what it's trying to say. I'm just like, am I stupid? Or is this not a book for babies? Like, that kind of happened for me. I read a ton of mythology books as a kid, and then I went to college for history. Aw. Yeah, it kind of, like, it kind of explains, like, why we call it quantum physics. But it's like the most simplified version of what quantum physics is, right? which is on the atomic level. But it's like, there are points in that book where I'm like, I was in advanced physics in high school, and I'm still going, what is this book trying to say right now?
Welcome, you fine cat-loving, coffee-drinking burrito babe.
It's the start of an anime. I'm saying words, but Lord knows what they mean. Kind of. Yeah, a little bit of that. Finns, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang. Dark Shadow, thank you for the 11. Basic Drew for the 25. It's Sid for the 2. The one and only Stevie, thank you for the 43. I don't get to watch all that often anymore, but I'll always be part of the Cat Gang. Bless you. And Marwise, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Katogangu as well. If someone has a PhD in quantum physics and says they understand quantum physics, they're lying. Where's the cat on the chair? It's gone. Oh, she left. Where did she go? I thought that she went over next to the door, but I guess she didn't. Who knows? Who knows, my dudes? Sometimes scientists aren't the best at explaining science. It's true. So it's funny that you bring that up because I've been reading Dr. Stone, right? We were talking about Dr. Stone yesterday during the stream. It's a manga that like so many people were like, you gotta read this. And I was saying that it took me about 30 or 40 chapters for me to really feel it, for me to be like, yeah, I'm down for this. The whole concept of it is that in modern day Japan, it might be worldwide, we don't know in the context of the story, but in modern day Japan, there's an event that happens that turns everyone to stone. And then 4,000 years go by. So like everything having to do with society just like breaks down, right? 4,000 years go by and someone breaks free, and it's like a young genius scientist. And so the whole thing delves into a lot of like simplifying science, which is really cool. Like those moments are super cool where he's like, well, I want to build this, right? And he like builds it, right? Like the most basic version of a lot of things. And those like that is super, super cool in this manga. And is honestly like my favorite part of the manga in general. But it took me a while to get into it because the framework, like the idea of it, super cool, like a really cool concept for a manga. But some of the defining moments at the beginning were very flimsy for me. Primitive Technology, the manga, kind of like it's a guy who was obsessed with going to space as a kid, right? And like dedicated his whole life to science and wanted to one day go to space. Like that's his whole thing. And then this event happens that knocks humanity, like civilization, all the way back to zero. And so he's like, how do I build technology and industry back up from nothing? And even, can I even, you know? And also the added, why did everyone turn to stone? Like, how did I break free? How do I break other people free? Like that whole thing. Why am I still alive? You know? It's called Dr. Stone. It's great. It's really good. But it did take me a while to get into it. So I've been reading Vinland Saga because of how much you talk about it. I finished the first book and wow, it's so good. Thank you. I'm so glad you like it. Yeah, it's my favorite manga. For a reason. I love it. It's a manga. Dr. Stone is. But yeah, Vinland Saga is also fantastic. Anybody who's looking for a manga to read and hasn't been here when I've recommended Vinland Saga, it's my favorite manga of all time. It's about Vikings. The art is fantastic. The characters are great. It's so good. It's so, so good. It has like snippets of like political intrigue and stuff like that. And some of you might argue, no, it's a lot of political intrigue, but I would say that it's mostly like a character study of the main character. But it's so good. It's so good. Have you gone back and reread any of Junji Ito's works? I haven't, but I've been thinking that because I didn't watch the like Junji Ito collection anime that came out. I didn't delve into that at all, which is weird because I love Junji Ito. So I keep thinking to myself, I should really watch that. A Vikings manga, I'm down. Yeah, Vinland Saga. It's great. Good. It sucked. The collection sucked. Oh no! Oh, that's so sad. Do not watch it. The anime was bad. No! What? How? What? That's so sad. They penny pinched really hard. It's tragic. Oh, so it's like it had the potential to be good, but it just looks like garbage. Horrible animation, lazy animation. Oh, okay. The thing that Sherlock does reminds me of our cat Percy. When he catches a mouse, he walks around the whole house meowing with it in his mouth to let us know that he's done it. Sometimes he'll present it to us like he wants us to eat it. I love my cat. Oh, good job, Percy. What a sweet boy. Like the Golden Kamui anime? What? I love the Golden Kamui anime. Wait, what's wrong with the Golden Kamui anime? Yeah, there's the like, okay. People have like a big old problem with the Golden Kamui anime because of like the CGI animals. You get over that really fast. They're not like, it's not like Berserk, right? Where all of it is like that. It's like great animation with every now and then a weird CGI thing where you're like, that was weird. And then you move on. Read the Golden Kamui manga. They skipped an entire fucking arc.
Cat-loving, coffee-drinking burrito babe.
I mean, I haven't read the manga and the anime seems fine to me. just throwing it out there. But I just started on Berserk. The anime or the manga? Berserk is a lot. But it's also great. But it's a lot. High maturity warning. NC-17 maturity warning. So, like, I don't really have a problem with them trying new things with animation. I think that, like, watching things like Dragon Prince, I'm seeing them start to figure out how to use it in interesting ways. Dragon Prince still, until your eyes adjust to it, feels very, like, stuttery and weird. But the look of it and, like, the style of how they're trying to make CGI sort of mesh with other styles. I think that that's cool. I think it's getting better and better and better and better. So I honestly don't have a problem with it. It's difficult with something like Berserk because Berserk is an incredibly intricately drawn manga, right? With a tone, with like a dark tone to it. And when you're like, we're gonna make this look like goofy CGI snorefest, it's really upsetting, I think, to people who love Berserk. That's why there was so much pushback on Berserk, right? And some people have said, you know what, I stuck with it and it's fine, which is great. But because Berserk has such incredible artwork and because it has such a dark tone, the CG animation did nothing to help animate that, you know? Which for me was like the big sticking point that made me go, I don't want to watch this. So that was just how I felt, and that's why I was like, no. It's not that I have a problem with CG animation in general. It's not that I have a problem with them trying CG animation, because I think sometimes there have been moments where something has been CG in an anime and I've gone, that looked really good. I am not looking at you, Black Clover, but that looked really good sometimes in other things, not Black Clover. So I think that there have been some people who have figured out how to do it well. And that's been awesome. It's been awesome to see it like develop to a place where you're like, I actually really enjoy watching this, and I think it's intriguing to watch, you know? So, yeah. Tara, thank you for the 46 months. Demon Lemming, thank you for the 51. Super Loro, thank you for subscribing. Sassy Sue, thank you for the biddies. Go North Then West, thank you for the 43. And Posse Kiwi, thank you for the 2 months. And Aiden DG, thank you for the 2 months as well. Have you ever seen Blackity Black Black on Insta? She's a hand poke tattoo artist, and I think you would like her stuff. No, but I love hand poke tattoo artists. Wait, I'm gonna go look right now. I'm trying to think of the name of the one that the first like hand poke artist that I started following. I think their name is Kolanari. Hold on. Kolahari. Kolahari. She's hand poke, right? No, this is a different person. It's not Kolahari. Shoot, who am I thinking of? Okay, wait, Blackity. Still great, though. You should all follow Kolahari if you like following tattoo artists. Blackity Black Black. Oh, there it is. Wait. Oh, okay. I thought it said that they follow me, and I was about to be like, why? Why does this person follow me? But they don't. Oh, their stuff is pretty. Hand poke is fascinating to me. Like the fact that we are now in the age of like really good tattoo machinery, and people are coming out the other side going, but hand poke is still pretty cool, right? Like hand poking tattoos still. What is that tiny house in the background? Who lives in it? These. My elves live there. You should check out Land of the Lustrous for good CG anime. Why does that sound so familiar? Maybe I saw part of that. I don't remember. I have those candles. What candles? There are no candles in the background right now, I don't think. I'm looking around. No. It's anime Steven Universe. Amazing. Mine is Steven. Oh, all right. Nichijou is great. Nichijou is fantastic. Aaron loves Nichijou. She's putting her parents in there when they get smaller. I mean, they are shrinking. My dad is almost my size. It's real cute. Like, if there was going to be a benefit to getting older and your back just, like, not cooperating with you, if the benefit is going to be that, you know, your daughter looks at you and goes, "Oh, Daddy, you're so cute." I'm sure he doesn't appreciate it. But from my perspective, like... My dad, I think at his peak was 5'7". He was never like tall, you know. He was never like a super tall dude, but he was like average-ish height. My mom 5'3". My dad's 5'7" at his tallest, I think. But his back has been collapsing for a really long time. So he's just gotten shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. Yeah, he has scoliosis, which he didn't know. It was like not, what's the word for it? Why is documented the first diagnosed? Thank you, Jesus Christ. I was like, it's a D word. I know it. He had undiagnosed scoliosis for like a long, long time. He's fallen off of multiple roofs in his life, so his back is just like not in a good place. So just for a myriad of reasons, his back has collapsed over time. What is legal midget height? When I was 4'9", I tried to apply for benefits when I was going to college because I was like, I need all the help I can get because college is expensive, right? I tried to apply for benefits when I was 4'9" going into college, and I was too tall. So I know it's under 4'9". I believe it's 4'7" or 4'8". Why is your dad jumping off roofs? My dad just wanted to build everything. He fell off of our roof, like our family home roof. And then when we were building our big shop on the property, he fell off of that roof as well. But they're built like literally my dad's side of the family is all tank people. Like everybody is just like built to destroy themselves and be fine. It's really bizarre. So my dad did multiple things while I was growing up where everyone was like, I don't understand how you're alive. Google says 4'10". I know that that's not true, or at least it wasn't when I was going into college. So maybe it's like changed. Don't let him jump off any other roofs. He can't even like walk super well anymore. So your dad is a D&D dwarf. It's okay to say it. I always, whenever I show pictures of my dad to people, they're like, oh, he looks kind of like Bilbo. So I always refer to him as a hobbit. Like a tank, like stocky. Yeah, they're all like super stocky people. And meanwhile, everybody on my mom's side of the family are like wafy people. They're all short, but it's like stocky bodied people. And then my mom's side of the family are all like dainty, like long, beautiful fingers and all of that. Mel yelled across the room, your dad is Bilbo? He looks a lot like Bilbo. Yeah. She yelled, wow. Confury, thank you so much for subscribing. Caleb Solaris, thank you for the 9 months. Happy Twitch, baby. Leof Stan, thank you for the 25. Smeevka, thank you for the 9. Happy Twitch, baby, to you as well. First subscribed back in June of 2016, but college financial stuff made me lose all that progress. My second Dex bonus stream, baby. Thank you very much. I hope that college has gone well. I don't know if you're still in it, but I hope that it was good for you. Red Wolf, thank you for the 11. Fire Emma, thank you for the 32. And Pale Rider, thank you for the 2. I was talking with my mom about how many people I know that like went to school, got a degree for something, lived like their lives for a few years, and then were like, wow, that was absolutely not what I wanted to do with my life, and then went back to school.
Coffee drinking burrito babe.
Like I feel like it's really difficult to say to somebody who's coming out of high school, hey, you need to figure out what you want to do with the rest of your life. Like right now. like there's just too many, I just know too many people who either didn't wind up using their degrees at all or wound up going back to, with it so expensive as it is, went back to school to do something else. And I'm like, damn. I think a lot of times we like put pressure on kids to like figure out what they want to do now. And sometimes it turns out like it would have been better for them to go to a trade school, or maybe they didn't need a degree at all, you know? That's what I'm going to do. Go back to school. Yeah. Jeannie just went back to school. And she's so happy. She's doing something totally different than what she did before. Like, maybe I feel this way because I'm in a country where school puts people in debt for the rest of their life. So I'm like, God, it's nuts that we ask kids to make that choice so early when it has that much of a, like, effect on, like, their debt and their life. And, like, oh, it's crazy to me. It's crazy. Take no offense. Are you saying you're half hobbit, half elf? I don't know what my mom's side of the family would be like. They are kind of elven, I guess. I always joke that our family feels like hobbits and Sam's family feels like high elves. They're all like super tall, beautiful, like supermodel people. Sam's side of the family is crazy. This, like, Sam's family is just like gorgeous, tall Adonises, right? So when we had our wedding, we joke that it was like the hobbits meeting the elves. Because my side of the family is just like, we're all little farmer people. Wow, England is cool. I love it. Adonisize. You know. To be fair, high elves are D-bags. It's true. I mean, it like mostly depends on which IP you're talking about, but overall, high elves tend to just be the worst. Yeah. Yeah, all the frickin' beautiful Lee Paces of the world. Lee Pace was Legolas's dad in The Hobbit. Anyways. He did so well in that role. It was incredible. So well. But I like high elves because they're beautiful D-bags. Me too, right? Like there's just something really funny about there being an entire tier of elves that are just like, we're better than everyone. Because in like goofy context, you could also say, oh my gosh, you could do anything around these elves and they would be like like offended instantly, and that just makes me laugh. Lee Pace is great. He's great in like everything. I think. Right? So I think the first thing I ever saw him in was Pushing Daisies. And Pushing Daisies was so good. And he was so precious in it. Homerez, thank you for the 32. Azure Blue, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Katagangu. And just Angie, thank you for gifting us up to Lane. Lane, are you here? Have I missed it? Have I missed you? He is here. Oh my God. Lane, how are you? Pushing Daisies was amazing. It was a bit before its time. I think it would have lasted longer if it started around the time of Glee. Like the tone of it. Yeah. That was definitely around the time that people started to make shows where it was like, this is just kind of like a fun, sweet show, right? That has kind of like high concept. Yeah, I think you're right. It was one of those shows where people weren't like totally sure. It's on my monitor. It's not on my face. Where people weren't totally sure what it was trying to be. And watching it now, it's like, this was so good, you know? And even at the time, like, Jeannie and I loved that show. You know what's another show that almost nobody has seen? I've talked about this before, but I don't care. Another show that almost nobody has seen that I know that was such a good show is Middleman. The Middleman was such a good show. Wait a minute. I think I even... Hold on. I found my DVD set of it the other day. Hold on. The Middleman! It's so good. Hold on. Let me read the blurb on the back. This is like one of those DVD sets that I'm never going to get rid of because it doesn't this show doesn't exist anywhere. Based on a series of graphic novels, Middleman focuses on the titular superhero and his new protege, an aspiring artist named Wendy. They defend the Earth against exotic problems, such as animated terracotta warriors, menacing lucha libre wrestlers, extraterrestrials, trout-eating zombies, and much, much more. They're literally like, so there's like some sort of a force that tells them, hey, this shit is going on and you need to take care of it. So they're like the middlemen between like the stuff that's going on Earth and this like amorphous thing that is telling them like you need to handle this situation. So they're like the middlemen, right? And it's so good. I loved it. Have you ever seen Happy Endings? It's like a modern Friends. No, I haven't even heard of it. Danny Catmum, thank you so much for the 3 months. I don't often get a chance to catch you live. I'm in the UK, and it's usually my 1-year-old daughter's dinner, then bedtime. But I always enjoy it when I can. Also, your makeup looks pretty. Thank you very much. Also, say hi to your daughter for us. I'm so excited somebody else watched this show besides me and my mom. It's great, right? It was a good show. I miss Scrubs. Scrubs went on for so long, though. I miss It's Always Sunny. It's Always Sunny is still going. What is happening here? I subbed yesterday, but I had to leave shortly after. How was Boat Death Game? Great. I'm super into it. We have all of the info. So yesterday we played a game called The Return of the Obra Dinn, and it's a game, it's like a very like deductive reasoning detective game where it's by the guy who made Papers, Please, and you go to a ship called the Obra Dinn, and you have a magic watch, and you can look at the final memories of like the remains of a person. So if you find like a skull or something, you can use your watch to go back and see what their final moment was. Literally like the final second that they were alive. And you can sort of like walk around in it and see where everyone was and what was going on and how they died. The whole concept of it, the whole idea of it is that you're trying to figure out what happened on this ship. So you have a ledger of everybody who was supposed to be on the ship. So you're trying to figure out who everyone is based on like context clues and like information that you can find from walking around in memories. You also like incept memories. So say that I found like the skull of a person and I see their final second. If in their final second someone else is dead, I can then go into that person's last memory and then another person's last memory, right? And like try to figure out, like try to piece together what happened. It's fascinating. So we actually have all of the information that we need. The point that we're at in the game now is literally there are 50 or 60 people on this ship, and we've correctly identified 9 of them and figured out how they died. So we are currently trying to figure out who everyone is. And like the way that they work information in is so natural. Like you'll hear basically like the last conversation that this person ever heard. And you'll see like the final moment, right? So like maybe in the final conversation that they heard, somebody is like, hey, so-and-so, do this, right? And then as you're walking around, you see it seem like somebody is about to do something. You could say, oh shit, then this person is probably who they were talking to, right? Or we also, in the ledger, it shows everyone's nationality. So if somebody uses like some kind of a slur, then you can be like, oh shit, they're talking to this person and there's only one person from this place on this ship, right? You're trying to like piece everything together. It's really, really good. It's called The Return of the Obra Dinn, Obradinn. I played the demo for it, I want to say like 2 years ago. So it was super cool to see that it had actually come out. I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited to play this. Yeah, it's great. We're going to play it more tomorrow night. I'm doing 2 extra streams tomorrow. I'm doing a sponsored stream in the morning, and we're also going to do a stream in the evening. And if doing an evening stream on Sundays and maybe also Thursdays, if those feel fine, then they might become a regular thing, to sort of like give people in other time zones an option to watch, and also to like give me a bit more breathing room because the baby is sleeping through the night now, so I'd be able to just like stream and not really worry about it. So have you watched Gravity Falls? I have. If so, check out Hilda. I've watched Hilda. It's great. I've watched Hilda twice now because I watched it by myself, and then my mom came to visit and she was like, is there something fun that I could watch? I was like, you should watch Hilda. She doesn't watch cartoons ever, my mom, but she watched all of Hilda and thought that it was so cute. So I've watched episode 1 of Hilda. It seemed nice. Yeah, it's really good. It's just very like precious, you know. The game that we're playing tomorrow for a sponsored stream is called The Uncertain. It looks like a game that I would enjoy. So good, wholesome content. Hilda it's really sweet. I like it a lot. And I also felt, it's funny because Jeannie pitched it as feeling kind of like Ren and Stimpy. I don't think it feels like Ren and Stimpy at all. I think it does feel very much like Gravity Falls. Is your mic signal processed or does it go live as is? I know -10 things about audio. I do what I'm told to do. I don't know if it's processed or not. I don't know what that would entail. You don't have a soundboard? No. I have a thing that the microphone plugs into that then plugs into the computer. So if that counts. If it plugs right into your computer, you're live. Okay, then no, it is processed. I didn't want to call you out or anything. I was just, no, I don't feel called out. I'm being honest with you. Like, I don't ever know how to answer audio questions. I've like struggled with audio my whole life on the internet. So Danny Cat Mom, thank you so much for the 3 months. I don't often get a chance to catch you live. Oh, we already read that. That's okay. What's up? Hey, how's it going? Again. SRC, thank you for the 53 months. Fratter Zero, thank you for the 2. And Ash from Deluxe City, thank you so much for the biddies. Better watch out. You can't beat me. Too much tech jumbo, more cartoon talk. G-Mart, were you here when I was talking about Dr. Stone? I did finally read a bunch of Dr. Stone. That's not true. That's not true. Did it click? I liked it starting around chapter 30. I'm almost done with it now. I only have a couple chapters left. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. I told Sam that people were doing that in my chat yesterday, and he was like, God damn it, I bet you're so fucking proud of yourself. Takes a bit to get going. Yeah, I thought so too. People kept being like, oh, around chapter 15 is when it really hits its stride, but it took a bit longer for me. But I really like it now. Yeah, I'm in. I sing Ash's ringtone to myself all the time because I got my BFF to watch you and Jesse's streams. He was so confused. What is That's Not True, Doog baby? So it was you, Gmart. It was Gmart and Lawman that were playing with Sam, playing For Honor with Sam. And Sam was like, no, they really wanted to, Gmart, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on this. They really wanted to play Dominion. And Sam was like, no, we're not going to play. He was like in full dad mode. He was like, we're not going to play Dominion because it's really frustrating. And you guys aren't going to want to play anymore after we play Dominion. Breach is way better. We're just going to keep playing Breach. And both Lawman and Gmart were like, no, that's not true. That's not true. No, that's not true. That's not true. Let's play Dominion. That's not true. Like it turned into a thing in Sam's chat. And I definitely was not involved. I was not the instigator to make it a chat thing. That's about right. Great. It was really funny because like while they were playing it, every now and then Lawman would like bang on his table and go, that's not true. That's not true, for no reason. And Sam was like, stop banging on your fucking table. It was fun. It's been fun watching those streams. Yeah, I didn't instigate. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Miss Michelle Jean, thank you for the 23 months. Almost 2 years again. Hell yeah. I love that you guys are all so grown up. Mm-hmm. You did spread it to this chat. I did. Yeah, I brought it up. I'm the one who did that. Whoops. Yeah, grown up in quotes, for sure. Mr. Grumpy, thank you for the 10 months. I'm old. I love Mighty Mouse. My mom sings the Mighty Mouse song to Clark, and it's really funny. Here I come to save the day. Mighty Mouse is on the way. She sings it to her all the time. It's really funny. Girl, sing it. Here I come, so don't be scared. Mighty Mouse is prepared. There it is. There it is. You're welcome. Another Clark favorite one day. Yeah. It was funny. My mom was like, I realized I couldn't remember a lot of the songs that my mom and I used to sing together, which was really sad. I was like, I don't remember, because my mom and I used to sing together at bedtime every night. And I was like, I can't remember a lot of the songs we used to sing, but my mom did. So we were like singing bedtime songs to Clark together. And my mom was like, a lot of these songs are weird. I was like, yeah, they are kind of weird. They didn't feel weird as a kid. They were really normal when I was a kid, but like some of these songs are really weird. One of them is a song called Dites-moi. And I remember singing it like almost every night. I loved it. And I went to look it up because I was like, as an adult now who has taken French classes, I'm like, I'm curious. There's like one specific part of this song where I can't quite imagine how it's written. So I went to like look the song up, and there's a clip of it being sung in a movie, and it's hilarious. It's one of those like old movies where it's obvious that like the actor goes to sing and they got some like opera dude to sing his voice for him. It's so funny. It's so funny. Oh my God. Do we know what happened to Jesse's PC? I have no idea. Mighty Mouse was great. I say that as somebody who watched like maybe 2 Mighty Mouse cartoons, but I had them on VHS, so I watched them often, and I loved them. Looks like that brown wall is floating. This, it's a bar. So the song is called Dites-moi. It's like tell me, basically. Dites-moi. Holy shit, here's the clip. Wait a minute. This clip is so funny. Wait.
The big ones are battleships, and the little ones are destroyers.
Okay, hold on.
They're
I'm gonna
moving out,
scooch
you
in. Wait.
I will not sing that song. You just want to laugh at my French accent.
The kids are like, we're not gonna eat unless you sing the song.
But you've got to help me.
Just wait for the dad to come in. It's fucking so funny.
Love me again.
It's just a normal ass dude.
Pourquoi, chère mademoiselle, est-ce que parce que vous m'aimez?
So funny. Oh my God. It's so good. So the last line, when it goes vous m'aimez, I was like, I can't imagine what that's supposed to be, but it's like M apostrophe M-A. So it's basically like saying you, me love. like it, which is like a normal French thing, but I couldn't imagine it. So I literally like looked up the lyrics and found this clip and was like, so funny. This dude just like strolls up, like sitting there eating, and the dad just like strolls up and is like, for no, it's so, he comes, no context, he just like joins the song. I love it. It's fucking so funny. I'm watching the video. It's ridiculous. It's so funny. It's also great because I skipped a bunch, but in the video, like, she's obviously American and trying to like speak a little bit of French to these kids. So she's like, all right now, sit down and manger. Great. But yeah, so Dites-moi is a song that my mom and I used to sing like every night at bedtime. I've been working on the railroad was a song that we sang all the time, and when we were singing that, we were like, this song is weird. This is a weird song. It's like 5 songs all smushed together. It makes no sense. What a weird song. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. It's so funny. I resubbed for this. You sure did. Welcome back. I'm trying to remember what else there was. Dites-moi. I've been working on the railroad. Frère Jacques. Sang that song all the time. A lot of French songs. I don't know why. She'll be coming around the mountain. Never really sang that, no. I was like, my mom was like, so what do you sing, Clark? And I was like, oh, I sing her the Mary Poppins song. And she was like, and I realized that she thought that I meant, what's the like classic Mary Poppins song? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, that song. She thought that I meant supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And I was like, no, not that one. No, it's the bedtime song. It's like in the movie, the kids are super amped up and they're like, we don't want to go to bed. We don't want to go to bed. And Mary Poppins sings a lullaby that's literally like, you're right. You shouldn't go to bed. There's so much to do. And your bed is super comfy, but you certainly don't want to sleep on it. You should definitely stay awake. And the kids are like, it's really funny. I sing that song to her all the time, to the point that if I sing it to her, you can see her nod off. She's like, this is my lullaby. Omnimon, thank you for the 37 months. Potato, thank you for the 18. And Fred Shin, thank you for the 1 year. Happy anniversary. Can we provide links? If you are a sub, you can post links. It's to protect against bots putting harmful links in chat, so. Toppins, Toppins, Toppins are back. Feed the birds. Toppins are back. Toppins, Toppins, Toppins are back. Album when? I'm going to just cover all of the Mary Poppins songs. Don't bots get subs too? I guess technically a bot could accidentally be gifted a sub. But if they post a link that seemed like it might be harmful, we'd just ban them. How many songs have you done? It doesn't feel like I've done that many, but sometimes people are like, remember that song you did? And I'm like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Can we have a full stream of you just singing? Oh God, I don't think that I have the fortitude for that. I think Anne did a stream like that once. Anne has for anybody who doesn't know, Anne Munition has an incredible voice, like a beautiful voice. And she did like a karaoke stream once. And I was like, I am not that strong. I am not that strong. Yeah, she's got a beautiful voice. Mm-hmm.
Welcome, you fine,
We
cat-loving, coffee-drinking
did karaoke together. It was the first time that I heard her sing. And she dedicated a song to Shannon. I don't think Shannon's still in here, but she dedicated a song to Shannon and sang like this fucking ballad. And it was like, Anne, your voice is gorgeous. I'll never forget Sam playing Pixelmon and listening to a Pokemon-inspired playlist and then being like, what? That's my wife when the Eevee song came on? Oh my God. I didn't know about that. That's really funny. What's your favorite song by your brother? I don't know. It's funny, when I imagine Jared singing, I don't imagine him singing his own songs because I grew up with him singing like Harry Connick Jr. and stuff in the basement. So I never, like my first when I imagine him singing, I don't imagine him singing his own songs. It's just weird. Fritz Cap, thank you so much for the 22 months. Hard Mode LP, thank you so much for subscribing. And Flying Boomkin, thank you for the 2 months. Oh, Lexa Lucy, thank you so much for gifting us up to Discovery Time. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Be sure to thank Lexa Lucy for that. And Pissed Off Ghost, thank you for the 28 months. It's so white everywhere. Is she in a Progressive commercial or heaven? There's a big sliding glass window right here that lets in a ton of light, sometimes to our benefit and sometimes to our detriment, because sometimes I look really dark and everything behind me is like glowing white. You know, it's a little bit like that right now, but I still look okay. Sometimes I do not look okay. I'm paying it forward. People have been doing lovely things lately, so I'm trying to do the same. Hope you're all having a great day. Aw, Lexa Lucy, that's very sweet. Being so small, what do you eat? Little tiny kebabs? I try to keep up with my husband, which is a mistake. I eat a decent amount. Have you thought about getting a ring light? I have one, but ring lights are extremely hot. They like create a lot of heat, and because it was hot here for a while, we have AC now, but it's just like, it's a lot. Ring lights are a lot. Isn't Sam above average in size? He is 6'4". How does Sam survive the long streams food wise? I don't know. He was like yeah, I did my For Honor stream and I took like one 15-minute break. It's like, what? What do you mean you took one 15-minute break? He gets like so zoned in. Last night he came to bed and he was like, you cannot let me play For Honor tomorrow until I go into stream because my hands hurt so bad. He was like, I don't understand what's wrong with me. Like, I literally love video games so much that I'm killing myself with them. Like, he was like, how stupid is that? Like his neck is always hurting and his hands always hurt, and he's just like, and then he's like, I need to stop playing, and then he just keeps playing. Like, he just loves he just loves them. I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah, I keep being like, if you worked from home every now and then, I could at least make sure you eat. And like maybe encourage you to stand up sometimes. That is some goddamn hyper-focused shit. It will break you. Yeah, Sam is like that. He like zones in on a thing. Sometimes I'll go to like ask him something or tell him something, and I've realized I have to wait. Like most of the time he'll respond, but sometimes I have to wait like 30 seconds, and then it'll click for him like, my wife said something to me. Right? Like I'll say something and then I'll just wait. There's no point in repeating it. I'll just sit there and wait until he's like, wait, you just said something. What did you say? Like but apparently he's just always been like that. He's a very like focused person. It only frustrates me if I'm like asking him something that's time sensitive. Most of the time I'll just say something and then be like, all right, I'll give it a minute. And then I'll repeat myself if it's obvious that he's just like in another world. But if I like need him to respond now, I'll just be like, Sam. And he's like, what? Like, surfaces. My wife does that when she's reading. Sam claims that he pronounces Nike like bike, but I still don't know if I can believe that. He does, yeah. He totally does. Bikey? No, just Nike. It's a British thing. I do it too. Yeah, everybody in England pronounces Nike, Nike. You mean the way it's supposed to be pronounced? The way that we pronounce it here is Nike. I hear my baby. I hear my sweet child. Are we gaming today? It's not that I'm not loving the talk. I'm just asking. Well, we played a little bit of the new Jackbox the other day. We could do some Jackbox. Maybe we could take a little break, a little pee break, and then come back and do some Jackbox. And hopefully, because we played it on launch day last time, and a lot of the games were like crashing. It was still super fun, but we weren't able to finish all of our games like by a long shot. So maybe, yeah. Let's do a pee break. Grab a drink if you need one. Bring up jackbox.tv on whatever you want to play on, and enjoy the music. I'll be back in a minute. Doing, honey? She's in her adorable Mario outfit that one of you guys got her. Perfect, huh? Perfect for a Twitch cameo. Look at you, so big. She's gotten so big. I know, right? It's crazy. You're so big, such a big girl. Do you have anything you would like to tell them? Anything you'd like to say? No? She has your eyes. Mine are painted, so they're a bit different, but her eyes are very, very blue. Like mine are pretty like greeny gray blue. Hers are like blue. And I don't know if you can tell, but got big old blue peepers. You do. They're so pretty. They're so pretty, especially when we go outside. And they get a little bit of sunshine in them. Yeah, they're so pretty. The prettiest. She looks like Sam. Everyone says that. Everyone says that she looks like Sam, huh? Yeah. I just think you look like Clark. It's hard for me to differentiate. Nessa Dolan, thank you so much for the 1 year. Sneak King, thank you for the 22. Maniacal Clown, thank you for the 2 years. And Lord Bernie, thank you so much for subscribing. That's true. You don't have a beard, so you're not fully showing off your daddy's looks, huh? Yeah. I wish that there was something that... I wish we could show them some of the stuff that you're getting so good at. Huh. You don't have a bank, so you can't show them your dexterity. She's got her big ol' stork's bite. Huh. Some people call them angel kisses. We call them stork's bites ears. I love her onesie. I know, I'm trying to remember who got this for you? Do you remember? Do you remember who got this for you? It's very cute. Huh. Yeah, it's real cute. Cutest onesie ever. Yeah. Cutest onesie ever. Oh, I thought you were going to say something. In a couple of years, that beard will be rich. Just got to get a little bit bigger, and then that beard will finally start coming in. Yeah. What are you doing? You hungry? Is that why you're trying to chomp on mommy? Nom, 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 nom. Soggy Money, thank you for the 2 months. Oh, look at this. Look at this plank. Look at this good plank. Buff baby. Do you think her hair is going to darken as she gets older? So it was really dark when she was born, and it lightened up really fast, which is exactly what my hair did. Her hair also seems really thin like mine is, so I think she's just taking after me in terms of her hair. Huh. What you looking at? What are you doing? Oh, got drool. Hella drool. Beep, beep. It's Daddy. It's Daddy. Oh, Lord, he coming. Your little legs.
She wants it so bad.
I know. Oh, look at that big old booger in your nose. You want to show everybody you can hold it yourself? She's been doing this for, what, a couple months? She can hold her old bottle. Oh, we don't have a bib on, though. We made a mistake. What do you mean, ha ha ha?
I'm getting one now.
What do you mean, ha ha ha?
I'm getting one now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you got a big old bug in there. Ah, I didn't see it till now.
Save her.
Save her!
Can't interrupt the process, though.
It's true. That works. It doesn't need to be clasped, right? She's fine.
You want me to take her?
Sure. Huh. You're doing so good. I'm very
I
proud.
can't even speak to you right now. She's just got to eat.
I
She
know.
has to eat.
Alright, can we pass you off?
Yeah. Come on, champ.
Good job. Have fun with Daddy. I love you.
Say bye, Mom.
Welcome,
Bye, Sam.
you
Love you.
fine cat-loving, coffee-drinking burrito babe.
Bottle half gone. Clark isn't waiting for a bib. Yeah, literally, she started just holding onto the bottle on her own a while ago. Well, life is perfect now. I don't talk when I'm eating either. Her name is Clark. She's a precious girl. Where the fuck did this spoon come from? I'm going to use it to stir my coffee. Brett, what's up, dude? This is a really big spoon. I don't know why it's here, but it's probably clean. I'm having a wholesome time here. We're going to do some Jackbox. Let's get that open. Let's try that out because last time we had some problems with it. Not problems that made it so that it wasn't as fun, but maybe Sherlock put it there. He does like to just bring stuff places, so. Denisarium, thank you for the 10 months. Some mail, thank you for the 6. Flattery, thank you so much for subscribing. And Zotaku, or Otaku. It's X-Otaku. I can never remember. Thank you so much for the 8 months. I called in today so the boyfriend and I can go see the new Halloween movie and get some dinner. Oh, man, I hope it's good. A bunch of our buds went to go see it. They went to the premiere. They were like, sorry, we didn't put you on the list because we figured you have a baby. And I was like, whatever. It's true, though. Whatever. I guess that's totally accurate. Jackbox.tv. All right, guys. Pop open Jackbox.tv if you're going to want to play with us. I will be giving you a room code. We have it so that there's like about 2 minutes difference. Or 2 seconds difference between like me and chat. So the things that you see on screen should be close to real time, which will help a lot with some of these games. We actually finally changed it because we were playing a game where everybody was like, we're not able to vote fast enough. Like the game doesn't give us enough time. So yeah. How do we play Jack games exactly? So Jackbox, the party packs, the Jackbox party packs are like, they're like mini games. So you go to jackbox.tv. It'll ask for a room code and a name. So you can put whatever your name is. And then each game will have its own code. So I will put the code into chat and you guys can all put it in there. You don't have to own the game. I'm the only one who has to own the game. And we all just play it. Depending on the game, it plays totally differently, and it's super fun. So, whatever, YOLO, let's do it, right? Okay. So, the ones that we had fun with were Split the Room, Mad vs. City, and Patently Stupid. Patently Stupid is really long, though, so... Mad vs. City is everybody plays robots and you rap battle. Pretty funny. Split the Room is like creating what-if scenarios that have to split the room. Like, it can't just be like unanimous yes, unanimous no. Like, it has to be something where some people are like totally and some people are like no way. Okay, let's do Split the Room to start with. I believe I have it so that, yeah, it hides the room code. Okay, so I'm gonna unhide it and I'm gonna hop in the game.
Join us.
I'm trying, I'm working on it. Okay, and now I'm going to post it into chat. Go ahead and hop in. There it is. And there's also an audience, so feel free to join the audience. We so far have 153 people in it, but you can continue to join it as we play.
Meow. Do not be startled. I am here to guide you as we explore the deepest recesses of your mind. You will build strange and complex worlds using only your imagination and your thumbs. A hypothetical situation missing one key part will be transmitted to your device, like this one. Ads before online videos have been banished. In their place are 15-second videos of this. They are not skippable. Is life better? There are infinite possibilities you could write in to complete this scenario. Choose wisely, though, because everybody else will then answer yes or no. And you will earn more points if you split the room. Fitting name, huh? For those of you in the audience, you'll be competing as one player. Your answers will be determined by a majority vote. Yes, even in a nebulous void, democracy is important. At the end of the game, the person who creates the most divisive dimensions will win. Got it? Good. Now let's begin. We're about to enter a dimension where anything is possible. So don't fact check us, Neil deGrasse Tyson. It's time to split the room. Okay, it's time to build some strange worlds.
Okay, so we are completing our scenarios. Okay. I've got mine submitted. But yeah, remember, you don't want to choose something that everybody is going to say yes or everybody is going to say no to. You want it to be like, some people would be okay with it and some people would not be okay with it. Ho! He! Katokongu.
Up next is say yes to the mess. You have a strange condition.
Okay, we're
Whenever
doing
you see
people's
people
scenarios
crying,
now.
you automatically do this. Your best friend asks you to officiate her wedding. Do you say yes?
But monsieur, you gotta answer. I need to be... I'm gonna go ahead and cover up the number of audience members that we have. Ooh! I'm surprised by that
The longer it
split.
takes the room to answer, the more bonus points you get. Get ready for cycling for the soul. If you spend 3 grueling hours in a spin class, there's a 50% chance you will vomit out 2 ounces of gold. The other half of the time, you will do this. Do you go for 3 hours?
Oof. I'm curious to see if this is a split or not. I don't want to vomit up either of those things. I feel like I'd die really young.
It's time for scream therapy. You just totally face planted at your high school graduation. If you stand up, slap your own face, and scream this, there is a 90% chance everyone's memory of it will be erased. Do you slap away?
Wait, is it like 90% of people will forget, but 10% won't? Or 100% of people, 90% of the time, will forget? Or 100% of the people, 90% of the time, will not forget? 100%, 90% of the time. Okay. There's a 10% chance everyone will remember, and there's a 90% chance everyone will forget. Got it. Split? Hell no. I'm fine with falling. Just
This
commit to the
scenario is
fall.
called For a Good Cause.
Okay.
A charity raising money for stray pets asks you to participate in a fundraiser. How do they want you to help generate money? Well, by doing this. Do you agree to it?
Ryan08STI, thank you for the 35 months. Golden gift for the 7. Zoe and Binary, thank you for the 28. Dr. Jelly Baby, thank you for the 8. And Windy Bun, thanks for gifting us up to Brett. Welcome back, Brett. Wow. We are on very different pages, chat and I. Oh, most people said yes. But most of chat said no. Interesting. Whoa! People took a long time figuring out whether or not they would
Feast
do
your
it.
eyes on the Big Top. You wake up in the year 1850 as a farmhand. I've seen this porn. One day, P.T. Barnum approaches you, offering you a job in his circus. Your title would be this. Do you accept his offer?
P.T. Barnum is one half of Barnum and Bailey, the people who started the idea of circuses. It's like Bearded Lady, the Trapeze, like all that. Damn. But took people a little bit of time to figure it out. Just a smidge of time.
Brace yourself for Mouth 2, Mouth. A fellow passenger on a bus requires mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, and you have CPR training. However, this person appears to have this for a mouth. Do you try to save their life?
Oh, shit. On brand.
And now, sauce that is awesome.
Sauce that is awesome.
You have the power to remove the word awesome sauce from the English lexicon. It will never be uttered again. However, it will be replaced with this new popular expression. Is it worth it?
Will it be used in the same situations? That's a good question. Oh no, no split. Oh no, you still got points.
Here's one I like to call late night research. A scientific sleep study is offering $2,000 to volunteers who will attempt to sleep while enduring this. The study lasts for 7 consecutive nights. Do you volunteer?
I mean, a fur coat is basically like a big blankie, right? It's like you're just wrapped up in a blankie. My mom wants me to know that the guy who sang in that Dites-moi video, that was his real voice. Because I said, oh, it's funny because it's like a guy who's obviously had another dude do the voice for him. My mom was watching and she said, no, that's his real voice. There you go. Had no idea.
And now, Binge Pipe presents Wolf on All Streets.
Wolf
You've
on
been
all
tasked with
streets.
slaying the werewolf that's been eating pets in your area. When you find the monster in its den, you discover it's been keeping this from overrunning your town. Do you still kill the werewolf?
Saying the werewolf has been eating pets in your area. Discover it's been keeping orangutans on unicycles from overrunning your town. Wait, like it's eating orangutans on unicycles, or? Oven Fried Rice, thank you for gifting us up to ArtGirl26. Welcome to the Cat Gang. It's been eating pets and orangutans, maybe. Sir Boats, thank you for the 25 months. Bam.
Here's where everybody stacks up at the moment.
Oh, shit. Ah!
We've reached the decisive dimension. Everybody will be presented with a new type of scenario. There will be 2 options to choose from. Door number 1 is already provided. You will decide what's behind door number 2. Remember, you want to make it as hard of a choice as possible. Oh, and if you correctly predict a certain player's decision, you'll earn some bonus points. Let's begin. Write an option that you think only some people would choose.
Ugh, can't keep that up for another 40 seconds. Veranessa, thank you so much for the biddies. This This is a big think emoji type question. Our choices suck. Oh no.
Hurry up. Time's running out.
But monsieur, you gotta answer, baby.
Before she puts a spell on you, a witch gives you two options. Gotta love a polite witch. You can either have bees shoot out of your nose every time you sneeze, or have this happen to you. Which spell do you choose?
Either have bees shoot out of your nose every time you sneeze, or have fireballs shoot from your butt when farting. Damn. Whoa,
No
perfect
bonus points
split.
for you.
People still chose bee sneezes?
Someone's a mind reader. Now for something different. You're a celebrity going to a red carpet ceremony. As a favor to an avant-garde clothing designer, you've agreed to wear an outfit made entirely of broccoli or this. Which outfit do you choose? Anything's better than a dead swan.
I'm surprised so many people chose rock candy. Because when you sit down, you're basically just gonna insta-die. Broccoli would look better. Really? Better than rock candy? Fuck yes! And I predicted correctly. Hella points. Thank you.
You didn't see that coming. Let's switch things up. You are about to throw up in public. There are two objects directly in front of you. You can either vomit inside an ancient Roman vase or into this item. Which item do you vomit into?
Relatable. My mom scares me more than museum curators. Damn. The vase would be so much easier to clean. But it's like an ancient vase, right? So they have to like take specific care of it. Like, it's not as easy as just like rinse that shit out.
It all comes down to this.
Oh, gosh. Ah! Who win? Smuts! Oh. Oh my. Congrats. The audience got the most likes. Well done. Most dislikes was Butt Monsieur. Oh. Poor Butt. So yeah, there's that game. Let's play a game of Madverse. Reminder, if you played in that last game, please hang back so that other people can play.
Another robot? Yeah, I guess I can get you in.
All right, putting it in chat.
Doors open in 3, 2, 1. You know who it is, Shadow Master MC. And tonight we got a lot of different styles of MCs in here. DJ Rach, tell them how the game plan is about to go down. Hey, yo, don't step on that.
Okay then, thanks. It's on me. Here's how you do it. We'll ask you for a word or a phrase. We'll use it to complete line 1 of your rap. You then write a line that rhymes with it. We do that about 2 times and you have your 4-line verse. We hear him back and we vote on that winner, which honestly you all are. Shadow, what'd you find out?
Okay, check it out. The robots are still here. I couldn't get rid of them, so somebody grab them mics and let's get this thing going.
Let's do this shit.
All right, all my hip-hop heads. We need you to write a word or a phrase, then an entire line that rhymes with the one that we give back to you. You gotta do that twice.
Abstinence is the ultimate virus blocker. Also a reminder, we try not to be too M-rated around here. Try to not do anything offensive with your raps, please.
got
right,
a minute
mine
left
are
to
in.
think and type.
You still can't think of anything? You can choose right for me, but you might not like what we give you.
20 seconds left, y'all. And then our robots will battle.
You better get them fingers moving.
So as the audience, you'll be able to, when the robots are rapping, you can like upvote or downvote it while they're rapping and be like, yeah, that was awesome. You know, like cheer or boo while they're rapping. And then you also get to decide, you get to vote on who you thought
Here are the
had
first
the best rap.
matchups. Okay, check it out, y'all. We got our first two robot
Otter, we're
battlers
doing
ready to get
this.
it on.
Round
Y'all
3.
ready? Y'all ready? Come on, let's do this. Remember to hit those voting buttons during the rhyme. We need to know if it's hot or not.
Let's do this. I'm ready.
I'm known from here to Tokyo. I've got my mind on my money and hope this rhymes. My wallet's full like an overstuffed chicken. My flow is so bad my urologist is concerned.
Fire? Fire?
All right, I see the swag. Now you know you gotta come back after that.
My game's turbocharged faster than a dump truck. You can't touch me, you're a schmuck.
Fire, fire, fire.
My rhymes will blast you all the way to Midler. On my dirt.
Fire, 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 fire.
Yo, time's a wasting. Let's keep it moving. Okay, now it's over. Who's the dopest rapper? Who's the wackest cat?
Fallen for Fiction, it's your birthday! Happy birthday!
Did you
Guys,
get the
can we get
vote?
some doogies in chat for Fallen for Fiction? There's too much delay to bother voting. But it's only like a 2-second delay, isn't it? The delay is fine. Might be different for different people. It was fine for me.
Congratulations, we got our winner. Now my next
delay
two battlers
varies.
are up
Interesting.
and they ready to roll.
When I'm on the mic, you best look to the gates of heaven I'm walking through.
Fire, fire, fire.
When I cut myself shaving out Flo's cats, they chase away your nasty rhyme rats.
Fire, 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 fire.
Air horning you, cause you're great.
Let's go, your turn.
My rhymes are sharper than an egg beater. Roses are red, violets are blue. That I can do it all, like Hugh Jackman. Rhyming is a lot like dancing. I can't do either.
Fire, fire, fire.
You don't need to be thanked because you crushed it, but thank you.
You
All
crushed
right, now you gotta use your devices to find out who gonna make it and who gonna get slayed.
Echoscope took it for me.
You gotta get them votes in.
The cheering is different from the actual voting that's happening right now. They still apply because you get like a bonus if people cheered for you, but if the delay is always happening anyway, then the cheering basically doesn't matter.
You know what it is. It's the next matchup.
Because you guys are the ones cheering, and if there's always a delay on the cheering, then it's identical for everybody
I'm
anyway.
the ultimate mug. Sleeping in your body like the greatest drug.
Oh, that's me!
I'm so pumped for this great stream. But you all know the rules, so keep it clean.
Ooh!
All right, thank you. Now we gotta move on. You got an answer for that? Come on now, you gotta come strong with it.
I can do it all like I told you shortly. My rhymes are fat, extremely portly.
Yeah, rap.
Pump up the volume.
Fire, fire,
the
fire.
Music slowly. Getting me hype, you feel me, homie?
Fire, 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 fire.
All right, thanks. Now we gotta move on. Check it. Tell me who was the whack cat, and then tell me who was the hotline.
Mine was a mom rhyme, yeah. I mom rapped at you.
Let's get those votes in expeditiously.
Sam's doing something to make her laugh out there. I can hear her.
You know what you're doing. You know how
I
you
won!
do it, and it's done. You won.
Sick.
Where my MC's at? Come on
Where
and
my
get down. Let's
MC's
get it
at?
started.
Look at me now living life to the trashiest.
Yes.
You're dull, my life is the flashiest.
Fire, fire, fire.
I swag when the sun rises and when it moves.
That's what I'm talking about.
Everyone bobbing to my rhymes, I know how it grows.
Fire, 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 fire. There's supposed to be grooves, I assume. Fire, fire.
Kinda cool. I know you can do better than that, though. Come on now, you gotta answer that. Where your strength at in your words?
All right, figgity.
Check out my grill all studded with gold. Man, do I feel really old.
Fire, fire, fire.
My name's the Juggernaut cause I never breathe. Help, I need my inhaler.
Fire, 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 fire.
All right, peace and love. Let's move on. Right now is the time to vote, so start clicking that button. Time to vote.
Pretty divided. That was split pretty evenly. Good job, guys.
And our winner is you. Congratulations.
Nice.
Round one is over. Let's keep it moving. We got some more
I don't
rounds
vote
to
for
go.
goofs. Rapping is a sport. Damn.
Now let's check out the scoreboard.
Echo crushed. All
Time
right,
to tell us
round
why
two.
you think you all at. Follow those instructions on your device.
How do I rhyme with this word? Mine's bad. Damn, Y'all are destroying everything.
Hey, you remember your first battle, Rach?
Went up against this little shorty named Susie Q. We were 16.
I heard of her.
She was legendary. When she was 5, her mom took her to the playgrounds to rip the little kids' hearts out.
Man, she's like a mini assassin.
She could break dance too. She rhymed homegirl with swirl.
Call the train, everybody. Call the
Spinning
train.
on her head, and I was like, what?
Now that's special.
It was a rough day for me.
Call the train, call the train, call the train.
You know you can use right for me to have us fill in your line, right?
My raps are bad, there's no denying. Can't get in the game, and now I'm crying. Yeah, mine aren't good.
Yo, we ain't got all day.
Mine are bad this round for sure. But you know what? I'm gonna go into there with some vigor. Put my heart and soul into it, and we'll see how it goes. Oh man, didn't quite call the train.
Okay, here's the undercard and main event for round 2. You
Shit,
better
round
get that
3
loot.
again.
Check it out. This is the first battle. Let's get it all in.
Lazy Faith, thank you for the 2. 1990 Dream Babe, thank you so much for subscribing. I Will Fail, thank you for the 10.
You should just go home, so get in your car. Its fleece was white as snow. I can't think of anyone bolder. This response came to me in a dream.
Why would you say that?
Fire, fire, fire. David Marash, thank you for the 8. To Spammer Walk, thank you for the 3.
A rhyme for a rhyme, all you're giving is props. Help me, you'll gotta call him some dogs. Your busted rhymes are a crime against love. My rhymes are like holy fire from above.
Oh, fire, 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 fire.
All right. I see what you're working
Fallen
with.
for Fiction, thank you for the 10.
Ding, ding, the bell has
Bright
rang.
Stowen and
Vote to see
Untimely,
who's
both
the
of you, welcome to the
dopest
Cat
MC.
Gang. Thank you very much for the support.
Voting time, right now.
Oh, poor Big Sis.
And now we got our winner. Nice job, kiddo. The next 2 robots, come on down.
You are as overrated as a hybrid car.
Damn.
One thing's for sure, I wrote this line. Try to keep up. Do you need a train? It's a long shot, but I guess the rhyme is orange.
That was great. I'm loving it.
Yo, where the next bot at?
Fire?
Get your gears in gear.
Coco Caps, thank you so much for subscribing.
When you open your mouth, out comes green beans. Keep them, I only like sweet things.
Nice, fire.
If it's gonna happen, you better be fluffy. My rhyme's so hot, it's stuffy.
Fire, 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 fire.
The people like that one. So please don't
Trucker69, thank you so much
All
for
right, y'all, it's
subscribing.
voting time. Let's make it happen. Let's get those votes in.
I tried to make a callback to my daughter hating green beans. Mr. Wolf, thank you for the 26. Kaliskalasa, thank you so much for subscribing. And Glass92, thank you so much for subscribing. Both of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Thanks for the support. Bigot crushed. Damn, look at all those mines.
Congratulations, Shorty. That
Mine
was
is
pretty
worse than
decent.
any of
Good
these.
job.
Oh, Angie.
All right, next 2 robots. Let's go.
All right, I'm in this. Oh my God, Angie, it's you and I. Oh no.
I'm a hurricane. You're a hurricane. Give me a solo cup and call me Bane. Compared to my words, yours are sweaty. Drip drop, Mr. Robot. What you want at me?
Fire, fire, fire.
Hot fire coming from him.
Time for you to answer. You gotta come strong.
I'll give you the business, and business is horrifying.
Yeah.
I'm a mass murderer and am not lying.
Yeah, fire, fire.
Check out my flow, it's stronger than Wonder Woman.
Fire, fire.
I'm ghost like Catwoman there.
Fire, 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 fire. Andy, you did fine.
Work. Please don't kill us.
Time to vote, y'all. Who brought it and who didn't?
Give me a solo cup and call me Bane.
Hit the voting button. Pick somebody.
Now I get it. Thank you. You deserve it, Angie. You crushed me. Yeah, there are
Okay, good
constraints.
job,
So it
good job.
it
We
Mad
got your winner.
Libs style
Hey, man,
asks
come
you
on,
for
watch where you
words
step.
without context.
I need my next two couple
to make
of
the
MCs
first
to
line,
step
and
up.
then you have to rhyme with the first line, and then it'll do the same for the third line. and then you
Only
have to
one
rhyme
can
with the third
survive. That
line.
means you get decided. Run and take cover. You gotta hide from being sighted. If you like to take chances, play pillow. Lay your head down. We got yo covered.
Fire, 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 fire.
Great work. We're gonna keep our lives.
It's time for you to come back. Show them your strength.
I drive a Bentley, you drive a truck. I'm like a casino, cause I make my own luck.
Fire, fire.
You're not on my level, you're way too best. I got weird bar, so I'm taking the cell to the chest.
Fire, 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 fire.
Yeah, that was great. You're a nice robot.
You're a nice
Okay, y'all, now the
robot.
battle is over. You gotta use your devices to vote.
It's rough. You both did good. Pip Mac, thank you for the
Gotta get them
14
votes
months.
in.
It's not a took L, it's not a bounce back. Yeah, Echo, you're a Tamagotchi.
Okay, here's your winner. Congrats. All right, you know what time it is. Second round is done.
Waffle Ghost, thank you for the 10.
Now let's check out the numbers. Let's see who's winning this right now.
Ah, crap.
All right, now it's time to get them lyrics flowing. You got to
All right,
get in them,
last
so let
round.
them have it.
Echo, you're gonna destroy me. I'm having a lot of trouble here.
about a minute left.
Gotta get back to work. Have
You
a
know you
blast.
can
Bye,
use
Cypher
rhyme
Zero.
from
Have a
me
good
to help
day.
us fill in your line.
I'm ready for some fire from you. Sometimes I play this game and I'm like, yeah, I got that flow. Not right now. That's not what's happening with me right now.
Come on now.
It is rough because sometimes it'll be like, I want an adjective that applies to nature. And you're like, and you put a word in there and then it gives you the first line. It's like, now rhyme with that. You're like,
Okay, here are the final matchups.
Look at all that money just waiting to be yours.
Are you ready? Then let's see
Hell
what you
yeah.
got. Rip them apart.
I'm not saying that that's what one of mine was. I'm just saying.
You can't hang with me, you old rip. I wrote this all by myself with no help at all. You don't have flow, it's more like cement. I didn't come here to make friends.
Do your thing. I see what you did right there.
That was okay. Now let's keep it moving. Where the next spot at? What, are you lost in space?
You have an empty trophy case collecting dust, and I'm 1 credit short of graduation. I'm going national, you're going to the bank. Some of history's greatest poems don't rhyme.
We are not scared at all.
Guys,
Battle is
what?
now
What
officially
happened here?
over. Use your devices and figure out who it is that was the dopest MC.
Postmodern
Time to
rap.
Vote.
Can I just not vote? Yeah, you don't have to vote.
We have gotten our winner. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Now it's time for the next matchup. Where my two battlers at?
Let's do this, Echo.
Strutting like you're on the cover of Cosmo. The fame you got has nothing on my flow.
Oh, fire.
You want my autograph? Cause you look happy. I take it back. That hair of yours is really nappy.
Whoa! Boo. Below the belt. Echo, please. Damn.
What they just said? You gonna let him get away with that?
You hurt my eyes, your face is so tired. Need a cup of coffee, but I can get you wired. Just get out of here, take a look at the trees. My lyrics are so fly, it'll bring you to your knees.
Yo, check it out. Now it's time to use your devices to vote on who brought it stronger.
Aw, thanks, guys.
Voting time, right now.
Such a kind-hearted burn. Low-key coffee plug. Yeah, really? Thank you.
All right, you see it. The numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
Congratulations. Check it out. I need my next battlers up and ready to go.
Understand this, you're nothing but a lump. Smash it when I wake up, causing it harm.
Fire.
Look at you now thinking you're all sugary. Inside you know, I'm the real G.
Fire, fire, fire.
Nice work, Giant Robot. Thank you for not crushing anyone.
Next robot, grab the mic.
put up, or shut up, or go and get wrecked. A taste of my lines and you're definitely hecked.
Fire, fire.
I'm gonna put your sorry ass in a cone of insane. Now leave me alone with your rhymes so mundane.
Fire, fire, fire. Oh shit, these are good.
Major hot fire coming from that robot. We love you, please don't kill us.
The battle is over. It's time for you to pick up your devices and vote.
Damn, those were really good.
Did you forget to vote?
Oh no. No! It force quit! Son of a bitch. Dab. So, guys, it's nearly 1 o'clock, so I'm just gonna call it. I'm gonna read off our list of new subs. Thank you guys so much for watching today. Again, we're gonna be doing 2 extra streams tomorrow. So we'll be doing a stream starting at 9 a.m. Pacific time. We'll also do another stream starting at 8 p.m. The 8 p.m. one is going to be continuing Secret of Obra Dinn. So if you watched the first stream of that and you were intrigued and you would like to try to solve mysteries with us, that would be awesome. Otherwise, the other stream tomorrow is going to be a sponsored stream. So that will be a couple hours long in the morning. I'd love it if you would hang out for either of those. We normally don't stream on a Sunday. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else. You guys are fantastic. Check out our merch. Check out our coffee. Be excellent to each other. Party on, dude. And now I'm going to read this off. Have a fantastic day. If you're looking for something else to watch, I'll send you guys over to somebody once I finish as well. So if you want to just hang out and be part of a raid, cool. If you have places to be, have a fantastic day. Thank you so much to Project Deep Space, Leorio the Oreo, Sleepy Nebula, Vinujan, Cubic Corknut, Trashy Cat, Bankai, Serpentines, Super Nintendo Chansky, Sparkly Kroll, Tidu, Ofekel, Decoy XY9, Salty Software Engineer, Sploof, Dr. 1234, Sinu, Shepsy TV, Blycian, Katie and Kate, Etoze Hentai, Darulaki, Asphyxia, Need for Seed, Sticks North, Kanjang, Ojenga, Psychotic Warrior, Hell Yeah, Mr. Hyde, Ian Rocky, The Daves I Know, Chumalian, The Bear Claws, Ackwell, Scuba John, Radsack, Robin Hoods, Rainbow Turtles, Archaic 44, Cream Filled Pie, Tiny Curs, Hacky Zoo, Rock 16 Rock, Client 2, Nerdle, Cloudy Evie, SB5K, Dogfight, Talon 627, Shenanigans, Exarch Paul, Cryman, Smudge Lee, It Has Risen Again, Red Hot 747, Finns, L Hales, Miss Malice Alice, Squared Mint, Basic Drew, Mar Wise, Super Loro, Chiz Workshop, Lane, Azure Blue, Pale Rider, Confury, Orion Gloves, Secret Sue, Stairway to Nirvana, Skin Bones, Hard Mode LP, Enix 314, Fritz Cap, Paul Under Intensity, Discovery Time, Nesudolon, Sneak King, Eskimo Gary, Lord Bernie, Black Cross Cult, Flukes, Oil Fractor, Flattery, Golden GIF, Brett Ultimus, Art Girl, Bright Stowen, 1990 Dream Babe, Lazy Faith, CH Maximus, Neek 23, Untimely, Coco Caps, Trucker 69, Callus Callassa, Glass 92, Grimaze, and Nix of the Sticks. Also, Beef Cheek, thank you for the 2 months. Cleonetti for the 9. Happy Twitch baby. Trucker for the biddies. And Greavy for the 14 months. Have a fantastic day, guys. You are great. And I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Bye-bye.